Said I'm nothing like them other lives. It's Brillo. Grab your pillow. Yeah. Huh. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. Lock in to the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. Lock in to the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. If we locked in. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Hit the like button. Yeah, you know what's up. What up, though? It's your boy Brillo. We back in the building. Not another Born Live episode 4. We in here. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. We're about to get into it. I guaranteeing you will not be bored tonight. If you're coming across the page for the first time, go ahead and lock in to the real. You already know. Hit that subscribe. We got PG in the building. That's Pretty Girl Love Trap content. You already know what time it is. How you feeling today?
Wonderful Monday. You know, man, I finally had to cook yesterday because I couldn't eat no more turkey.
DeMarcus in the building, BB in the building. Shout out to Demir.
Hey, y'all.
Demir. We're going to get straight into it. We usually start the show off with big facts, but I wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit. Not another Born Live episode 4. Let me switch it up a little bit. Got a little mini segment called What's On. Is there any shows that's on right now that you kind of want to get into? Because I know I'm excited about a couple shows that I'm going to start talking about on the channel. Anything that you want to throw out there for the people?
I mean, well, I think I have to give credit to Nita the Diva because she was the first person I saw discuss this show, Tulsa King. It looks interesting. I don't have much details, but you know, from little snippets I did see and from a few photographs, I was pretty intrigued. So I'm definitely looking to check that out. And I want to do kind of like a rewatch of Queen of the South, not necessarily to review, but I did miss several episodes of that. So I do need to rewatch that because that show was fire.
I definitely need to rewatch that Queen of the South. Tulsa King, definitely. I watched episode 1, and when I tell you definitely pressing. Sylvester Stallone is super pressing. I watched episode 1. That's one of the shows that I wanted to bring to say what's on. I'm excited about because you know it's a down time for us. You know, the power community right now. We're struggling. I mean, they're giving us this black documentary. I'm from Detroit. I mean, and I'm calling it whack, man. It's weak. It's lackluster. So Tulsa King definitely on my list, and I also watched season 1 of Gangs of London. And when I tell you that was fire, I'll probably give that like a 9.7. I want to give it a 10. Yeah, it's that serious. I want to give it a 10, but it's only 2 shows in history that I ever gave a 10 to, and that's because they were like real life, and that will be Sopranos and The Wire. I feel like it was just flawless. So I reserved that 10 overall for shows like that, but Gangs of London, it's crazy. It's definitely fire. Ron Cameron say, I liked episode 1 too. I guess it was just, you know, he was pressing. Check it out. I'm definitely gonna be talking about it. I'm be talking about Gangs of London as well. But not another Born Live. That has been What's On. Sugar be up here a little later. Well, right after you jump on this, you know, it's a big day. We doing the Power Awards. So make sure you check that out. Of course, let's get into it, man. We're about to get into some big facts. Oh, hell no. The flagship segment from Brillo the Plug. So, you know, our cover athlete this for this episode is, of course, The Godfather. So I got first 2 questions about The Godfather. What do you think about this? The Godfather trilogy is the best gangster story ever told. I'm going to say big facts. When you combine the trilogy, I don't think another series or movies will be touching The Godfather. So I would definitely give it the crown. of the most iconic gangster trilogy of all time. What do you think?
I would say big facts too. It gave us, I don't know, maybe at least 9-10 hours or so of content. So we was definitely able to follow, the history, the family, generations of it. So I definitely agree. It wasn't necessarily like an action-packed situation, but that's great because it gave us just a lot of slow motion progressing dialogue, and he was able to follow the story.
Oh, T, rewatch that, man. I said the same thing. Part 3 was not trash, bro. Trust me. Rewatch that thing. I'm definitely gonna say big facts to that. I mean, it's damn near flawless. Like I said, 10 out of 10, damn near flawless. So many icons. That's the pinnacle to me. That's the golden age. I don't think it. Hopefully, we get something more similar to that in the future. But our last question about The Godfather is: the death of Michael Corleone was the most satisfying death of a gangster in a movie. I can't think of another gangster that just went out on top. I mean, he was old as dirt. He still had the money. He still was the boss. He was in the old country. Even though he was alone in the moment, like that's kind of how you would like to go out. I mean, you can't live forever. Do you agree?
Yeah, you pretty much went out like a citizen. And I really know that you like this because this is how you would see your boo Rock go out. I know, you
It
trying
was
to let her get
beautiful.
old and gray before she
Yeah,
croak.
they give me that, man. Wow. I mean, it was beautiful, man. He died on his compound, like chilling in the sun. It's like an old man.
Oh my God.
Like it doesn't get any better than that. Like
Was
he
it like a
lived this
dog too and a cigarette or something about?
right, right. With a little chihuahua in the square. Like, you don't get no better than that, man. Come on. Come on. All right, let's get into it. Big facts are oh hell no. Baby Ghost, aka grandson, will get killed by someone he loves. We always talk about you're not a killer till you kill somebody you love. Ghost got killed by somebody he loved. So did Kanan. What you think about this big facts? I got Tariq not making it. First and foremost, what do you think?
I actually see him getting out and making it. I feel like he's going to be the success story that his father tried to be. Um, so I don't necessarily see him dying, especially not like, violently. Of course, he got to die because he's a character, but I don't know. We'll get to the point where we'll see that. I feel like we will kind of end off on a happy note, maybe, a lawyer or, in his career, whatever he's doing successfully, possibly with a family. But I see a happy ending with Tariq, which is odd because we know Power don't do that. But I feel like, Courtney may give that to us. I don't know.
Man, that would be unprecedented. if they let Baby go slide off into the sunset with all the money and the acclaim, like that'd be something different, definitely. Uh, so what you think about this next one? It's a character that I despise, can't stand.
Oh boy, is it
The
Tasha
worst character
or JP?
that I'm just gonna read the question. Slimeball Tasha will play a larger role in season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghost. I don't know what she got going on as far as her career. Phenomenal actress. Uh, I don't know if she's on anything, but I haven't seen nothing. What do you think? Is she gonna play a bigger role in Power Book 3?
It's possible. Well, the show that she was on during, I guess, the premiere of last season of Ghost, she was on Queens, which I want to say it was on ABC, NBC, one of the 3-letter stations. But it has been canceled, so she may be still free. But I honestly, not that I would want her in the show, just getting work and being an actress. But I feel like for Tariq's story, I feel like they wrote her and Yaz out in a way to kind of sever ties to any true emotional attachment for Tariq for him to be more ruthless and just be a man on his own. So I really don't want to see him with family per se if that hinders his growth as a gangster.
I definitely hope you are right. I'm not trying to see Tasha unless they letting somebody turn her water off. And yes, we need to see more.
Oh,
Speaking of turning her water off, we will eventually get another scene with Tommy and Tasha. I want them to get us to Tommy, man. It could save Force. It could save Force for me and for millions of other fans, I'm sure. Give us what we want. I'm speaking for the community. I'm going to do a poll next. Would you like to see Thomas Patrick Egan turn off Tasha's water?
I personally don't want to see that.
Wow.
I know she tried to send the man to jail, but
he crossed the line with that, PG.
Okay, question. Refresh my memory. Is Tommy aware that Tasha helped Tariq kill Ghost? I can't remember if he's aware.
Yeah, he's definitely aware.
Okay. In that case, I could see it happening, but I don't want that. I don't want it.
I don't care. DeMarcus, that could come true. I want to see it. Am I tripping? I want to see Tommy cut her water off, man. She did him so dirty.
But she figured out that she did a goal. She figured a way out.
She tried to put that man in prison for life for killing ghosts. Like, she could have said any other name talking about Tommy. I digress. Next, we're talking about the worst death in Power history. In my opinion, this got to be big facts. We talking about Dre getting barbecued. He was way worse than Lulu. He actually got burnt. They cooked Lulu just enough, I guess. But Dre, it's Dre for me. Or your boy Julio. I don't know. I'm going Dre.
I don't know. I feel like getting burnt to death is a little, harsher than getting your tattoo ripped out on your neck. Even though I love Julio more, so I'm like, my character Julio, what's going on here? He was so loyal. Hey, Tamika. But yeah, because you couldn't escape. I mean, I don't know how long it takes for a burnt body to really get to a point to death, but yeah, it's crazy. But he was, ever since he killed that priest, I was like, yeah, you need to go harshly. Even though the priest was selling dope and dealing, guns, he
for the Lord though.
Trapping for the Lord.
He was cleaning all that bread at the church, changing lives. All right, we got two more questions for big facts of oh hell no. We talking about Braden. Braden will tell Baby Ghost the truth about what really happened to Lauren. I could see him doing that. You think it's gonna be Braden that spilled the beans?
The only way I can see if Tariq really crosses Braden to the point where he wants to get back at Tariq and spills it out, like, in an argument or something, like he really will have to piss Braden off. Because I feel like Braden is definitely at a point where he's scared to even let Tariq know he had anything to do with that. So I feel like Tariq will really have to cross him, maybe have his brother killed or something, to where Braden's like, you know what? All bets are off.
Say, oh hell no. Ron Cameron say big facts. AGA say no. I don't know. I'm gonna say I think it's gonna be Braden that spill the beans, even though he terrified of Kane, which brings me to my next thing. I think is going to happen. Kane will go to prison for the death of Jabari and Ramirez. I don't see it playing out any other way. Somebody got to eat those charges. His fingerprints, they already looking at him. They can't. Grandson are already Gregory Hines on the case, so he already tap danced on their ass. So they don't got nowhere else to go. So I feel like Davis you better not represent him, because if he do, he gonna get his first L. Just not a good look. But damn, if Davis is lawyer, he gonna get off.
Davis is going to be in hot water with his brother. That's going to be a spicy situation, especially when Saxe all up in the mix.
It's a little predictable if they do it how we think. Well, they might give us what we want if they had Davis turn Saxe water off.
I think Saxe is definitely going to die. But I can see Kane going to jail because and I know we kind of talk about this with Raising Kanan that, it's too early for the family to go. But I feel like season 3, the Tejada family, that clan, we kind of need to see some depth.
I didn't hear nothing about too early for somebody to go. And the OG Power plugs was dropping like damn flies. Milan had 2-3 episodes as the plug. Jason had like 5 or 6.
Well, he was like a main. They were like plugs. Kane is more like a main character.
Yeah, I mean, characters was dropping like flies.
Yeah, but they try to keep the families intact for.
I get it. But
St. Patrick's is Raina. What season was Raina?
Somebody got to die. Raina got clapped. Angela got clapped. Well, Angela got clapped in the later season.
Towards the end, yeah.
I see. Some shit. One of them got to go. It's a lot of them.
It is.
One of them got to go, man. Come on. Like, keeping them around, the whole family together. Okay, we know Lorenzo is food. Scratch him off the list. If that's going to be the one, we need one that we care about because we don't even really care about Lorenzo. Lorenzo is like that damn Thanksgiving turkey. He's 8.
I'm not attached to any of them Tejadas like that. I don't think I'm going to mourn any of them.
Right.
Maybe Drew a little bit because
why though? I was gonna say he the one that need to go the most.
That's just a little character development, but I don't know. I'm not really married to any of them at this point, so they all can go.
We got Nita in the building. What up, though, Nita?
Hey, what's up?
What up? We on Big Facts. We talked about kind of the Tulsa King. I know you're gonna be doing something. Did you release it yet?
No, I'm still. That's why I'm late. Man,
I like the show. I seen episode 1, so we was kind of talking about shows that we're gonna bring to the channel and things that's on. So besides the Tulsa King, what's another show that you could tell the people about?
Oh well, nothing gangster. Nothing gangster.
Oh yeah, we keep it gangster over here. So we got Tulsa King, but I'm gonna ask you some of these questions from Big Facts. This is the one we came off on. So I said this got to be Big Facts. Somebody got to eat this charge. Kane will go to prison for the death of Jabari and Ramirez. What you think about that?
Yeah, I got that being Big Facts. That's gonna be one of them things. Is just kind of like almost like a full circle. Like it's just gonna come back and just bite him in the ass and when he least expected.
Right. And I got one more question for you from Big Facts. I want to see what you think about this, Nita. We will eventually get another scene with Tommy and Tasha. You know what I want to see. They're not gonna give it to me, but you know what I want to see. I want to see him finally do what he's want to do all along, which is get back at her for trying to send him in prison. You think we'll see this?
I kind of hope not. But yeah, I think so. I think that's going to be the maybe the crossover back into Tommy getting back into the Power universe, like book 2. Yeah, especially since they brought Tasha back. So
yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I don't really know what she got going on as far as her career. I know she's a phenomenal actress, but I don't know if any shows she on. She might play a larger role. We'll see. Moving right along, we want to get into a segment that I'm bringing back. 1 second. Segment that I'm bringing back. So I'm always critical of the writer. So I call this the writing room. This is where I want you to tell me what's one thing you would add to one of these shows just to give it a little more spice, just to make it better, or something that you would just change totally. The writer screwed it up. basically you work for them, they want you to fix it. What would you do? I know I have my ideas. I'm gonna start with you, pretty girl. So, first show we're gonna talk about is Power Book 2 Ghost. What would you add or take away to make it, a better experience?
A formidable like adversary. It's like I feel like they dropped the ball with Mecca. I feel like he was a great character to kind of play off of. So I don't like I don't like how that whole thing went down with Mecca dying. It was useless. I feel like they had something going and they could have went another 2 seasons probably with that. But yeah, we need a real plug. She killed what was the Jackie guy? What's his character name?
Rico.
Yeah, Rico. He was all gave us good 3 minutes of airtime. So it's like we don't really have. It's like the issues are character to character in terms of like their relationships, but nothing in regards to
Jay, what up, though?
Nobody's really scared of the plug, like how Empowered. You really was nervous for people. So
I agree with that. They definitely killed Mecca too quick. I would agree with that. What you think, Nita? What's something that you would change up, switch up, or add or subtract from this show to make it better?
Yeah, I definitely think they dropped the ball. I agree 100% with Pretty Girl. That Mecca turning him into a snitch, I kind of ain't like how they did that. I think the reason why they're not putting a big player in the game yet is because he's so young right now. He's still like baby Ghost, like so. Maybe that's why. But I think maybe when I don't know, because people like in BMF, they were like 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess I can't even really use that as an excuse, but I definitely want an adversary. I really want Monet. Like, I don't understand how they structure her as this queen pin. Like, it wasn't given. So
yeah, I need her to do more. Like, she should be at the top. You're gonna be a queen pin, be a damn queen pin.
Right. Giving us princess, not a
Exactly. But yeah, I'm not gonna be too long-winded on that. But yeah, I agree with Pretty Girl.
Yeah, all I would do, I agree with definitely both of what y'all said. But what I would do is I would bring something from Tariq's past, just to bring that connection with the original Power. Maybe I would have somebody that knew Kanan, or Kanan had another kid or something around Tariq's age. That happened all the time in the hood. Dudes have babies that don't nobody know about. You know what I'm saying? So that would be just interesting. Another kid that you know what I'm saying, and he know what happened to Kanan. Yeah, he on Stanchfield campus pressing. That would just be interesting. Like you said, another adversary, but my adversary would be around the same age as Tariq. Somebody or give Tariq somebody that he can school or something. Somebody that kind of look up to him. Like Kanan had with Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see that.
Like that.
Like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, like a little kid or something he could be putting on to the game. Next, hey, look, we got our work cut out for us for this next one. That was Power Book 2 Ghost. We got our work cut out for us. Nita, do we just cancel it? Do we just fuck it up? I'm gonna cancel it. I'm bringing Jannard and Tommy and Lil D-Mac
back to Book
Power Book 2.
Yep.
That's it.
I agree. Back to Book 2.
I gotta keep Jannard because he's just a wild card. I can find something for him to do over there at Power Book 2. D-Mac coming because he the calculator, and of course Thomas Patrick Egan. But yeah, I would cut it.
Yeah.
Nita, what you think? What would you do to save this show?
Yeah, I would say cancel it. If we're gonna try season 2, okay, we need the heavier hitters to come. I don't understand this whole dynamic with Claudia and the father, and that whole family is whack. Like,
we need Tommy in some real danger. Like, I want him shot. I want him in the hospital.
yes,
Life support. You know what I'm saying? I want to think like, damn, is this it? Is Tommy's water off? Like, I want to. We never got that feeling.
right. Yeah. And so when he's always on top, there's no stakes. And we're just sitting here just watching paint dry. And it's just like, we're okay, I guess. You know, and I think they played that up in Power, but because they had such in book one, but since they had such good, you know, plugs and people who were, you know, big adversaries, they were able to balance it out, and it was always some peril. But in Force, like, it's just like, okay.
I definitely wholeheartedly agree. Pretty Girl Love Trap. Save this show.
Oh. It's a laundry list. Like, I don't even know. This is like 3 loads worth of laundry, man. It's so much. Like, I would more Kate. I'm sorry. I'm just trolling y'all.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, I know I love me some Kate.
I'm Kate too.
Give her a storyline. Yes. Give her a whole storyline.
The whole setup with it just seems weird because we have Tommy in the middle. We got Jannard and Diamond on one side, and we have the Flynn's on the other. It just, I don't know. I just feel like everyone surrounding Tommy, like that is just kind of, the situations are weak, you know, and I just.
Right. Facts.
They didn't build enough of not the actors, not, you know, just.
There's nothing against the acting. It's straight up the writers' room.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they was on. Hey, you know what? I'm with it. It sounds goofy. I'm with it. She survived that. She survived.
Yeah.
I will take it. I know it's goofy. I will take it. She survived that.
I agree to me.
Yeah.
That was a waste.
But thank y'all for saving the show. Next, we're gonna go to a show that really don't need much. You know where we going next? We'll go with Raising Kanan. We're gonna start with you, Pretty Girl. What, if anything, would you add to the show or subtract, you know, to make it just a 10 out of 10?
Well, Marvin keep his boo Renee. Because Marvin need love, you know, when he's alone in the room, sometimes he stares at the wall. I just wanted Marvin to have a little boo, but of course we already know that doesn't turn out good. That's a good question. What would make Raising Kanan better? I'm stumped. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't think
a couple of things I would add. I would do
anything off the top of my head. Yeah. I'm sure there is stuff, but yeah, I can't.
What you thinking, Nita?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for them to turn up the notch on Kanan's. I think I'm okay with the way they're doing Jukebox, like everything about her and her journey. I'm cool with, but I'm gonna need them to turn the nozzle up on Kanan character.
You know they got an atomic bomb over there. Well, they got 3 atomic bombs over there. It's gonna make the power community go ballistic whenever they ready to drop them. We got Candyman. We don't say his name on this channel, but we all know his name he rhymes with leaves. we got baby, I can't call him Baby Ghost. We got Lil Ghost and Lil Tommy. So they got the bombs over there, but aside from using one of those bombs, what I would do is I would totally switch Lulu's character. I would turn him into the person that don't miss. I would lock him back in, or even have him just do something. I would have him either lock back in or just actually stand up to your sister. I would definitely switch that Juliana thing, but I know they got to roll with it. Yeah, that's Juliana. It's so many similar names. I would go ahead and kind of give that more backstory, and I would definitely try to explain why she was allowing her husband to beat on her and still beat his queen pin. Maybe that was the underplay. Maybe that was her plan all along. I would do something to make that make sense. But that's pretty much it. We got one more show for the writers' room. We're gonna start with you, Nita.
I know it. I knew it.
Snowfall. All I would do. It's the last season series finale. They better get this right. Queen Louie, she need to die in episode 1. Bring her back as a ghost, so the Detroit girl can keep getting her cheese. But I would like to see Jerome live. But what I would change is I would let Franklin ride off into the sunset, which I know is not gonna happen. But that's what I would happen, because think about it, not many gangsters do that. Which, that's pretty accurate, but it would be good just to see somebody do it, and maybe he does something good with all of that money, even though he damn near invented crack. So does he deserve to walk? Hell no, but I would like to see it. Neither.
Me too, actually. Because it felt like he took a lot of L's. Like it felt like he took a lot of L's in his little career he got.
Definitely. He earned the stripes.
Yep. And so who else? What else? I think I want to see what's going on with that daddy. Did we get confirmation that daddy was actually
that's a good one, Nita. We have not. I think he might still be alive. Detroit Kings, he think he's still alive, and he could be holding him.
I do too. But I want them to definitively kind of
let us be like, don't leave that open. That's a good one. I didn't think of that.
And turn up the action, which I think we are based on the trailer. So I'm ready to see it.
No, we got a trailer. I'm out of the loop.
Did we have a trailer yet? Or was that BMF?
Yeah, that was BMF.
I thought we got a teaser though. My bad.
PG, what you think? Snowfall.
Honestly, for my heart and spirit, all I want for Christmas is for Leon and Wanda to go to Africa and just not have me. Like, I cannot have her back on the crack pipe, Lord. I cannot. She's like my cousin in my head. I would be so hurt, even though we know the relapses is definitely common, but
that would definitely sting if she got back on the rocks.
It would hurt me. Like, it would really hurt me. So I need them to go to Africa and, skate away from this situation.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you. That has been the Right and Wrong, presented to you by Brillo, the Big Review, in association with Nita the Diva and Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content. Thank you. Next, we got Back from the Dead. We usually turning people water off. Back from the Dead. You heard what Lamar said. You probably never heard him say this. Turn that water back on. And I put characters up, and I want you to tell me which one would you rather have Back from the Dead. All right, ready?
Yep.
Pretty Girl Love Trap Content. I thought about you when I was making this next one. Ivy or Julio. Two of her favorite characters.
Mama, no.
Ivy from Snowfall or Julio. Who's coming back from the dead?
See, Julio was solid, but he let Dre defeat him. Ivy was low-key. He was kind of about to snitch on Franklin. He had no allegiance to him. Oh, gosh. But, I mean, how far can loyalty go in drug game? Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Ivy Drexler, I would bring him.
Wow.
I know.
I cannot believe she
I said that.
OG. Wow, Back from the Dead. Pretty Girl Trap Content says, Julio, no more water for you.
Because I feel like if Dre was very conniving and very convincing, but I feel like if you let Dre just mentally defeat you like that, I feel like he showed a lot of weakness, unfortunately, in a lot of ways. So eventually he probably would have got anyway.
All right, who you got, Nita?
I mean, I get what you're saying, pretty girl, but it's still Julito for me.
I know. I can't believe I said that. Oh,
It's still the 708.
Definitely Julio for me. I mean, Avi, I liked Avi, but Avi was the backdoor king, man. Like, come on. You know he wasn't gonna be loyal. Even though, how he put Franklin on. Avi was a very, very lovable character, but I gotta give it to Julio. We're going with two characters that we despise. Neither the diva. We got Holly or Dre. One of them is coming back.
Ooh, child, we're gonna go ahead and bring Holly back just for a quick, cute second so she can die again.
This ain't how long they would have to come back. Barbecue Dre survived that. What you think? They put him in witness protection. They could actually do that. These writers don't
make it. He would try to get back to the block and get caught up.
I'm saying, like, they could. That would be a shocker. To bring you back. Like, I like fun television. I don't really like the goofy, but I like fun goofy. Who you got, PJ?
Saying Holly, long enough for her to have the baby, and Tommy could be a loving single father.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Damn, you had to take it there. I gotta go. I'm still going Dre. Tommy don't need to bring no kids in this. He's gonna be good.
He was a good godfather.
I'm bringing Dre back, man. You know what? The barbecue. They tried to set him on fire. Now he in witness protection. He actually survived that. They thought they killed him. You're welcome, Power Writers. Bring Dre back. And now we got my beloved stepson and this monster, Ghost St. Patrick. Who you going with? Pretty girl love trap content.
Even though Kanan, looking back and rewatching it, he was more of a victim than I realized. I still got to go with Ghost because it seems like he was on his way to a success story. And we all love a nice, successful drug story. So I would keep Ghost versus Kanan. Kanan was still a little ruthless for me.
That's fair. Nita, I know who you going with. Damn, my stepson.
No, I honestly hated Kanan more, so I'm going to go with Ghost too. Like Pretty Girl said, he was on a different path. He was listen, he had his flaws, but I feel like he would have been better in the world than the havoc that Kanan was going to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Ghost.
Definitely, I'm going Kanan. If Ghost alive, we don't get the book. We don't get Tariq. I want to see Tariq with Kanan. Full time. I want to see Kanan raise Tariq.
Oh, okay.
That
is a good. Yeah, that's good.
I like that. Them living together and all that.
Cause it's like they both smart. Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that's the mentor that. You want to go that way.
No need for the Tejadas. Kane would be dead.
Yeah, I could see Tariq calling Kanan Pops. Like, come on, Pops, let's go. Let's get this
Right.
He'll lean full in. Like now, he's still like straddling the fence a little bit, but he's all the way in with Kanan.
What?
Exactly. You won't have no classroom scenes, nothing. Straight gangster. Back in Jamaica Queen.
Mm-hmm.
There you have it. That has been that has been Back from the Dead. Presented to you by the Television Commission. Lock in. We got a few more segments to get through. Let me go to our next one here, which is how will it end? Now, we just brought people back from the dead. We know all these characters are not gonna survive. So not necessarily the next season, but in the future, how do you see it ending for this person? Are they gonna ride off into the sunset and survive, or will they get their water cut off? Let me know. I'm gonna start with you, Nita. We got the slime ball, the queen right here, Tasha. How they gonna wrap this up with Tasha?
I actually saw a nice little gimme gotcha in the chat. That somebody in the chat said that they should, because Tasha will see Tommy coming, that they should have Cash do the cut off the water for his mom or whatever, for Tommy or something like that.
I would like to see that too. Like Cash pop up and he, hardened because he lost his mom. We don't really know much about his dad. That could change him. He never really had many lines, but I mean, he could be getting raised by the streets by this time, and really be in the life and find that out. Like, so that's plausible. I would love to see that. So we're gonna say Tasha get her water cut off by Cash.
By Cash.
I love it. Pretty girl love track.
Yeah, I could piggyback off the Cash thing and just him ending it with like, and your wig's trash, and then like kill her and then take the wig off because his mama know about the good wig. So I think that would be a good thing. But we also need to give Yaz a chance. She had a good family she was with too, y'all. Oh, I don't know. I personally think Tasha will probably make it, even though she did earn her death by killing her best friend and setting up Tommy. But I see her just surviving just because Yaz needs something, even though Tasha probably not the best role model.
Definitely not the best role model at all.
Tasha. I'm sorry.
Y'all, I think I had it. I had that one on standby.
I mean, it was fair to me. I mean, like I didn't see no other way to handle that because she was getting ready to
snitch.
It was justified.
That's the one. I give her a couple things that I don't really give her too much grief about. But speaking of Tasha, we got another young lady here. Yes, how's it gonna end for her? Please let it end with her going to college or something. I don't know, in high school, something.
She gonna be down at the paint.
Oh man, she gonna be with Epiphany dancing. No,
mama, no.
Oh my goodness.
How's it gonna end for Yaz, Nita?
I just told you. Say no.
I mean, you're gonna be in some little hick town too. I don't want that money.
See.
Yeah, what is her new name? I forgot. I don't know.
It's one of the Cosby kids. Is it Vanessa? One of them is Vanessa, and one is I don't know. Not Rudy.
We'll call her Rudy.
Sandra, Vanessa, Rudy.
This is the other one.
Denise. I don't know. One of them Cosby kids' names.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
I don't remember them.
We're gonna go with one of your favorite characters next. Kate. She about to OD off that straight drop.
Exactly.
We're gonna die with her facing it. Oh man, Kate, let her get a hit of that Dahlia, Tommy, please.
You go like, no too much.
I think Kate's back with her baby dad.
He's a horrible mom.
Right.
You gonna get back with JP dad?
Yeah, that'll be low-key hot now. I mean,
wow. I would be interested in seeing, like I said, Council before. I want to see that scene. JP dad and Kate.
At the dinner table. Oh, yes.
Nita, what you got?
Yeah, she gonna OD. I think it's gonna be a little too much. That's what I'm thinking.
Thank you, APA. Olivia.
Yeah. Definitely. What it has been, how will it end? We got one more segment to go through before we done, and I hope y'all not bored. If you not bored, throw a plug up in the chat for your boy. If you're not bored, let's get to this last segment. One of my favorites. But before that, random act of violence. Don't mind if I do.
Put Tito Duval and the Ramos brothers, Nello and Gino, away for life.
There was random act of violence. Had to. All right, let's get to this last segment.
I can't watch that.
Like,
I cannot watch that scene.
With the go,
Mm-hmm.
we got rank the bosses. Okay, so the title is bosses, but clearly a lot of these characters that we're ranking are not bosses. But so just rank them your own criteria. Basically, who do you think was the best? We're gonna go with people that's supposed to be bosses, but really no. Merkovich, Walter, and Diamond. 3 undeveloped characters from Power Book 4 Force. Nita, who you going with? Rank these dudes. 1, 2, and 3.
I don't know. I guess I'll put this is just trash. Diamond is definitely at the bottom. And between Merkovich and Walter, I don't know. I guess for fronting purposes, maybe Walter is at the top. I don't know. Merkovich did something stupid that just kind of like made me side eye him.
Merkovich is a joke.
Yeah, it was like I was like, what in the world was? Yeah, so I guess I put Walter at the top, but that ain't saying nothing, Trail. So
no, this list is horrible. I'm going with this right here. What my man DeMarcus said. Walter, Merkovich, Diamond. Who you got, PG?
Diamond is number 1, even though he is delivered. He did redeem himself with the whole, the bat situation and laying the old dude out on Jannard's table.
Yeah, you giving him number 1 because he had the best sex.
No, I wouldn't even think about that, but thank you for reminding me.
He crazy in this. I give it to him. That was his best moment. He definitely
I forgot all about
it.
that. But no, he had clout. He was the head of the organization, much so not like with the unique situation where his brother, he was able to appoint someone to keep the organization going. So he definitely probably had to train Jannard successfully for him to keep the organization going. So I feel like he did have some sort of leadership skills and he had a good foundation in his organization. So that's why Diamond is number 1. Walter is number 2 because he was able to make moves, even though the 4 horsemen, 5 horsemen, whoever they were, they fell short. I feel like Walter will be number 2 because Merkovich, like, you had too many bodies drop on your watch. And that whole scene when they were trying to trade Lily for Tommy and the whole drive-by, it was stupid. Like, yeah, Merkovich is definitely dumb. But he's number 3. So
content. You definitely tried to put Diamond in first, but maybe Diamond before prison that we didn't see with the high top fade. But mystery, you don't know what it's like in here. No,
get to our own criteria.
Get to the back of the bus. All right, next we got Howard, Bo, and Alton. Bo is the cop from from Snowfall. Bo, Louis' cop. Crackhead Bo.
Oh,
You don't get out of here.
right.
You could have had all the crackheads in one.
Bo is number 2 for me. I got it in the same order. No, I gotta throw. Yeah, Alton last, bro. He is last. This dude told on me. Damn near got everybody water cut off. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He's supposed to be a Black Panther and all that. I don't get it. This is my order right here. Howard, Bo, Alton. Nita, who you got?
Same. Bo. Lord. I don't know.
Like, I forgot about his character. I don't know how I forgot about it. When he had that one scene, just give me my rock.
Yeah. But yeah, Alton definitely is at the bottom of that list because exactly what he did. I was floored. I could not believe he did it. So he definitely is trash for that.
Pretty girl love trap content. Who you got?
Listen, this is a Chex Mix bunch if I ever saw it.
Right.
I have to go with the criteria of integrity. I'm gonna go. Oh, I forgot what Howard was doing back in the day, though. Okay, I'm gonna base it off there with the last things their character did. Howard, I'm gonna put him as number 1 because he's still trying to protect his seed. Even though, the way he, got that seed, it was scandalous. But he's still trying to protect his son. So Howard number 1. Alton, I'm gonna still go with number 2, him over Bo, because he got back on track. His son is doing some trash-ish, and he tied. So I just gotta put him over Bo because Bo, how you F up a whole hit? You a whole cop out here in these streets, and you had one job, and you F that up.
Yeah, he did mess that hit up. Kane about to be on Louis' head. So, hey, we all bored. Let me know. Ladies, did y'all enjoy the show today?
I did. It was a funny one. I did find myself laughing a lot in this one. So this was
Definitely appreciate it. Chat, did y'all like the show tonight? Because we about to get up out of here very shortly. That was the last segment. Not another Boring Lie, episode 4. I'm gonna try to do something special for episode 5. Got to think about what I'm gonna do. But what's coming up next for your channel, Pretty Girl Love Trap content?
Tomorrow at 8:15, I'm reviewing episode 6 of the BMF documentary. I know you said it was trash, according to you, but it's actually getting better with each episode. I am learning more and more, even though I watched some docs back in the day. But it's actually getting more entertaining. So I'm reviewing episode 6 tomorrow, 8:15, and on Wednesday, 8:15, we're recapping Power Season 3, Episode 4. So it's getting real juicy.
Is that the one? That's the one, ain't it? I think I skipped ahead a little bit. It was too.
Yeah, I'm on like 7 now, so it's all cloudy for me.
Yeah,
so I gotta go back.
Too. I cheated. Nita, what's coming up next for your channel?
Yeah, so Tulsa King will be dropping tonight. Then I'm also filming some reviews. I'm doing the movie Till. I'm doing the Menu, and I'm also doing Smile. So I have some things in the work, and they're going to be dropping throughout the week and stuff like that. But Tulsa King, and then hopefully Brillo will join me live for episode 3. So episode 2 will be dropping tonight. I'm just trying to edit.
Yeah, I'm on there. I was just about to say that. I'm on there. Let me know the time.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna do something for episode 1 and 2 as well.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely I'll join the live on whatever day that we do episode 3. That's gonna be fire. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, so what I got coming up is, of course, Tulsa King. I'm gonna be doing something for the show, probably a little recap, different style. Y'all remember the style I used to do when I first started making my page with the memes and the gifts. I'm just gonna have some fun with it, drop that, definitely. But another show that I want to kind of talk about is Gangs of London. It's fire, man. I gave it like a 9.7. Like, it's damn near 10. Only reason I didn't give it a 10, like I said, is because the 10s for me has to be like perfect, like Sopranos or The Wire or Godfather, something like that. It has some goofy scenes. Think of it as like John Wick mixed with Power. Yeah, like the fight scenes is not no little fights. They fighting on that boy. They got some, it's like John Wick mixed with a gangster movie. It's a nice little blend. It's highly entertaining.
Right.
Good plot, good storyline. That's the only reason I didn't give it a 10, because I mean, how many people can really fight that good? You know what I mean? And it had a few goofy moments, but I definitely want to do something with that show. But hope everybody enjoyed themselves tonight. We're about to slide up out of here. Not Another Boring Live, episode 4. And we out. Yeah. Not Another Boring Live. Said I'm not like the other lives. It's Brillo.